Hello everyone and welcome to Older Mike. Remember I said that there was a collection from a blast from the past from Eaglemoss? Well, this is the collection. It is the Military Watches collection brought to you by Eaglemoss way back in 2014. And as you can see, this was published on a fortnightly basis and does bring me back memories because obviously I used to do this and my granddad did as well. So to which I actually gave him one a very long time ago, and then I sort of like didn't do it anymore, and then I've sort of bring it back again. So apologies about that. My camera's flagging up a warning for the battery, so I'm just gonna put the charger in. There we go, and it's doing a mind of its own as per usual. So yeah, this was the Military Watches collection, and I have various suppliers up and down the country that specialise in getting old collections, and my channel's based on basically old collections as well. This is a collection I really love, and this is issue number 1. To get issue 1 from all them years ago is just brilliant, and I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy trying to track these watches down, you know, trying to track whole collections down. It's all part of the fun. And this is the American Infantry, apparently. So as you can see in this collection, you get a bit about the, the collection and that. So the wristwatch collection, Watchmakers of the World, the history of watchmaking and time watch. The website is here, but it's probably been took down now. But you can always look down there on the website if you wanted to have a wee look on that. Which was www.militarywatchescollection.com. You'll have to excuse me, I've got jewels everywhere because I've been working on Puddle Duck on the other channel. So US Army Field Watch, etc. So really good. As you can see, then it goes into the design details, and then it goes into all the different specifications and the high technical information of the watches there. And when she gave it to me, because this woman, one of my suppliers in the watch situation, I couldn't believe it. She had about 7 watches and she only wanted £8 for the lot. And I was like, yeah, I'll have it. I think partly because all the batteries in the watches are flat. But however, that could be Eaglemoss that have done that. Or it could be, you know, someone else that maybe she forgot to change them. Then obviously the timeline of Watchmakers of the World, key watches there. It is really lovely. The balance wheel, improvements in the accuracy of the balance wheel in marine chronometers led to important benefits for watchmakers. So yeah, I am over the moon with this collection. I really love it. And then obviously in the next sort of issue, they would say what was coming in the next issue, and it was the wristwatch collection, Luftwaffe Aviator 1940. It was a fortnightly basis. Remember that this is no longer in publication, meaning you can't subscribe to it. But the website is there. You never know, maybe it will crop up. But yeah, this is the sort of collection I would love to see come out again. And sadly, it has never made a comeback. But as you can see, we do have the watch here. And here's a sneak peek of one of the watches that is coming up very soon. And so you'll probably see me wearing a different watch in every video. But what she very kindly done, she put the number of the watch on here for me so that I know which watch is what. And they would come in this normal case, and that is the American Infantry watch, as you can see. It would come in this lovely little case here. You can see that here the battery is dead, and we are going to be changing that in the video today. And basically underneath here you would have got yourself a little bit of instructions of how to operate the watch, the dial, the case, the crown. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. And then there was like a warranty where you could, you know, activate and register your watch online. As I said, this probably isn't gonna happen now because this collection is from 2014. But yeah, so this is the, I'm gonna bring it down a bit now so you guys can see a bit, and I'm just gonna try and balance it a bit. My ball joints on the bit, but as you can see, this is sort of made from a, I would say like a sort of mesh sort of strap, so a mesh strap. It's got a lovely silver face to it. You've got a lovely bold black face there with the 12-hour cycle, and also if you look closer just behind this second hand here, you've got 24 hours on that, so you've got a 12 and 24 hours in that. Now we can see, I'll be going into the crown in a little bit further, but as you can see it said Eagle Moss, and Angel has very kindly, that's my supplier, she's very kindly left the sticker on for me. So today we can establish that the battery is dead, the crown is pushed towards in, which means that the battery needs replacing. Now as I said, we did have these, but I have spoke to my watch specialist and he suggested that we get these ones, which were silver onyx, as you can see, silver on there. And two of these were £2.19 from Amazon. It's a little bit expensive considering that that pack over there was like a whopping great big pack, but apparently Alkaline is a very poor quality, so they're going back to Amazon, and we're going to be changing the watch here today. So as you can see, if you look around here, you can see that little indentation. That is where we lift the back of this off. So what I've got here, you do get professional tools for this, but I don't have it. So what we're going to do is, with very minimal, we're just going to try and alleviate and elevate that, and try and direct that off slightly if we can. Come on. Yeah, it's coming. Okay, there we go. And it will just pop off like so, as you can see. Now in here we have what's called the watch guard, in my opinion, and that basically, you can see it holds the battery into position. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use the tweezers to just gently take that off. The next thing that we've got here is the most fragile section of the watch, because this section here, that long pole, is the crown. If you break that, the whole watch is gone, because without that is the main function of that crown. So we can see here that the battery is just there. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift it up, and we're just going to just gently prise that out as best we can. Okay, and as you can see, that's the dead battery, so we won't be using that. I'm then going to fit it with a silver onyx. I've actually used one because this one was flat as well. So I'm going to have to place another order because they only seem to come in a 2-pack. So I'm going to use some scissors, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically get this battery out if we can, but it seems to be stuck. Just going to give it a bit of a nip in there because it's being a pain to come out here. So we're going to get the battery. Now normally watch batteries will have a 377 battery. As you can see, this is a 377, and it is quite a small battery, and it's a 1.55 volts. So as you can see, what would happen there, you want it so that you've got that part, you see that little indentation, that's the flat side. You want the bit with the writing on towards the front. This will, only time will tell if this works. If the battery watch doesn't work, I know these are new batteries because I'm wearing a watch that has been fitted with it. If this doesn't work, it means that there's a mechanical function problem with one of the watches. I'm just trying to, it does go in there because it's a 377, there we go. And if we just turn it over, it should start to tick, and as you can see, it's now working its way round. So what we now need to do is to put the guard back on. Remember that this side, the elevated side, needs to go over the top. As you can see, that basically holds down the battery like so. We can then apply the back of the case, and it's up to you which way you want it. I'm going to put mine like that, and you just gently, you can hear that click, that is it connected. Okay, so just go around there making sure it's nice and connected. Now obviously we can establish here that the time is 11:30, which of course is the wrong time. So if we look at my watch here, oh, sorry guys, if we look at my watch, we can see that it's coming up to 3:10. So what we need to do is very gently, do not yank it. You need to pull it out a little bit, and as you can see, it's just moved a little bit. So this is what we call the crown, and what will happen is you move it round very carefully, and you can reverse it that way as well. But the second's hand will stop while you move that round. So this is the larger hands are what we call the minute hands. So we're going to move this round gently as we go, and I'm going to put it on 3:10. So normally with watches, I like to have it start a little bit like 5 minutes early, but looking at that, it's just coming up to about 10 past. So we'll move it back a smidge, maybe about there. And then to get that minute started, to get the seconds hand started again, you just need to gently, you just need to gently push it, and as you can see, it will start to tick again. So that is that watch all tickety boo, and it's ready for wearing now. So it's a lovely little watch, that one. And yeah, as I said, it was a lovely collection back in the day. It brings back so many memories from when I used to do this, and it's weird just seeing that, you know, all these years ago, and these things are still out there. People still have them, people still don't, you know, people are selling them, people, you know. And to get issue 1, I mean, that is the challenge, the penultimate issue. And yeah, we got issue 1. So there'll be more military watches coming soon. As I said, this is an old collection, so it does take time to hunt down. Some of the earlier issues are the most difficult to try and trace down. But I do have suppliers that work within this collection. So yeah, this won't be hard scheduled. This will be coming up as and when an issue becomes available. But I do currently have another 8 on the way. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember, this collection is no longer available to subscribe to, but you may want to check out on eBay and see if you can grab some for yourself, because it's a great collection. So I hope you like that video. And they all come in certain sizes, you know, all these lovely fancy straps and all that. I love clocks, absolutely love pocket watches, you know, alarm clocks, all sorts of clocks. I must have 50 odd clocks in my house. I just love the different bezels and all that on them. But that is military watches. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember to tap the bell notification if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. And I will see you next time. Have a lovely day, guys. That's military watches. Bye bye.